How to sell based on value, even though you are selling your services. When you're selling your services, it's your time that you're showing up and you're working with clients. And so it's hard to see how you're not being paid based on hours. This is why so many creative agencies, designers, they charge based on an hourly rate because they don't quite know how long something is going to take. They don't want to end up in these purgatory of going back and forth with revisions and feedback and all of that and not get paid for it. So the easiest thing to do, I did this too, is to just say, look, this is my hourly rate and you will pay me for as long as it takes. The problem with that model is that when you are charging based on an hourly rate, you have to work more in order to make more. So your livelihood is based on you showing up and showing up more and more. We don't want to do that, right? We want to be able to make more and more money without necessarily needing to work more and more. And the only way to do this is to charge based on value. Now, when you're a service business, you charge based on value. Ultimately, you're still going to be getting paid some sort of hourly rate, because if the whole thing is reliant on you showing up, then you are able to calculate it, right? Even if you get paid $10,000 for a project, however long it takes you, even if it just takes you 10 hours, which would definitely be value-based pricing, you can still calculate that your hourly rate is $1,000 an hour. But the difference between charging based on value and charging based on your time is that you don't tie it to your time. Instead, what you have to do is you have to be able to price any project as a project that is not tied to your time. And then it's your job to know how to run that project so that it's profitable for you. And the better that you get at this, and you can do this by doing so many things. You can do this by making your process tighter and tighter, which is what I teach. This is why we do intensives in my branding agency. We build entire brands in a 1 to 3 day intensive, and we charge $25,000 to $40,000 for it. That's value-based pricing. We're still working a certain amount of hours, but we're getting paid a lot more for it. But the difference is that sometimes a project may take us 40 hours and sometimes it may take us 50 hours and the client is paying the same. But because we're charging based on value, to me, it doesn't matter. One project might be a little more profitable than another, but it's priced based on value such that even the less profitable client is profitable enough for me and fits within my price for freedom calculator. I have another video that talks about how to price yourself for freedom, but the point is, if you know what your price for freedom is, then you know that as long as you're getting that amount of money and your projects are taking less than this amount of time, you are going to be profitable and your business is going to be able to survive and grow because you've got enough revenue coming in and you have enough time available that you can reinvest that time into building your business, which will allow you to charge more in the future and be more profitable. And it's a beautiful cycle. This is what we're going for here. We want to make enough money in a short amount of time so that we can reinvest the extra time into making our business more and more profitable, thus giving us more freedom and more flexibility. So this is why if you're charging based on an hourly rate, you're not doing anything wrong, but that is a stepping stone towards charging based on value. And that is really at the core of what I teach in the No BS Agency Mastery program. I teach you how to package your services, package your intro product, get rid of the proposal, and operate in such a profitable, value-based pricing way that you can continually increase the amount of money you make without increasing the time that you spend on it.